wonder if anything will ever happen to the CDs that I've ever signed. Because, you know, when you play really awesome bands on the street, shows people will come up to you with your CD and they want you to sign it.
Oh.
I wonder if you think for those people. I guess it's up to me.
I hope that bright light isn't making you fade out.
Yeah.
Here's Robin taking care of his $200 shoes.
They're Italian, made in China.
Really? How does that work out?
That's what the shoe salesman said.
That's interesting. Italian design, but
Right.
outsourced, or whatever they call it.
Busy shoes.
So let's hear the story of how you got your shoes cobbled, Rob. No, you don't have to.
I don't know. I was hitchhiking south of Port Townsend, and I was headed to the Kingston Ferry Terminal just the other week, and I get one ride by a very interesting old man. He said he was trying to quit cigarettes because he had like a catheter or whatever it is. No, not a catheter. He had some machine in his heart.
Oh.
So you
pacemaker?
Know, yeah, because he had smoked so much all his life. He was an old man.
Mm.
And then he begins to tell me that he had a couple drinks earlier that morning, and I was hitchhiking at like 11 o'clock in the morning. He was having a rough day. And he drops me off at the gas station on Four Corners Road on Highway 19 on the peninsula.
Oh.
Up there north, just outside of PT. And he drops me off. And then I go to the corner to head east down the 19 throughout Chimicon in Beaver Valley. And I see the old man walk out of the gas station store back into his car and drive off with a pack of cigarettes that he's shaking in his hand, trying to open them up, and what looked like another beer in the bag beside him.
Really?
Yeah. He said that I had a New Orleans accent. Yeah. And I asked him if he had ever been there, and he said no, but I've met many people that have been there.
Oh.
And that's how he knows that I have a New Orleans accent.
Well, where did Logan come into the picture?
Oh yeah, and then Logan picks me up. And Logan picks me up after I start hitchhiking at the second spot, headed west, or east. And he comes driving up with his shades on and his leather hat and his leather jacket, all that stuff. Looks like a funky Northwest cowboy or something. And he picks me up, asks me where I'm going, stranger. I'm like, Logan! Then I go inside to get a map from the gas station lady. There was only one map that was free. It was a really bad map. So I paid $4.75 for a map of Washington and of the peninsula. Well, it was good. It helped me out. But anyhow, I ended up spending the rest of that day with Logan, one more night in Port Townsend area. And I met his family, and before I met his family, I had mentioned that, I have such huge holes in my shoes, I have to get them fixed before I leave for tomorrow, to New York. And anyhow, well, he says he knows the cobbler in Port Townsend. And, oh, really? Oh. So anyways, what he was saying is, I'll get you a deal. And he got me one hell of a deal. I met the cobbler, and turns out the cobbler, one of the cobblers there, Colleen, is the mother of an acquaintance of mine in New York City, who I met. I met the mother last summer in New York City. We went bike riding, I believe, from the Chicken Hut. Anyhow, in the Bed-Stuy. So that was a great trip. Yeah, the story of the cobbler.
Well, you left them there, and then Logan brought them to you?
And then he brought them to me the Saturday of Folklife Festival.
So they came by ferry?
Yeah, they came by ferry and backpacking. Crazy, wacko Dylan type of guy. You know, Logan's really into Bob Dylan.
Yes, he said he had me beat.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Beat for what?
Well, he was, you were somewhere else in the house, and he was sitting at the kitchen table, and he said, I really like all your Dylan books. You have a lot of Dylan books, and that's great. And I said, I said, yeah, I really enjoy it. I said that, yeah, I've been kind of obsessed with Dylan for the last 6 years. And he said, oh, I've got you beat. My family has listened to Dylan all my life.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to stop it.
All right.